Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. First question for me, can you hear me? Is everything okay? Is the connection good? Yes, of course, yes, plus, yeah, yes, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see you today, almost see you, of course. And welcome to our webinar from zero to web developer in 4 months. My name is Daria. And today I will be not even a speaker. A speaker today is Ihor. You can see him. Ihor, say hi.
Hello, guys. Please write plus if you can hear me well. Yeah, I'll be a speaker today. Hi, everyone. First, let's get familiar with each other. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and please write the answer to the chat. So
Oh my
the first
God,
question.
Igor, a bunch of questions. I want to ask something too, so please leave something for me, okay? So I will have a chance to talk with our today
Attendees.
Attendees. I forgot the word. I'm so sorry too. Yeah, but okay, you are the first one to ask.
Well, I think we'll fight for their attention, Daria. So
yeah, we will.
Be ready
we
for
will
some
definitely.
competition. All right. So the first question is, where are you from? So please write the country where you're from. With mine, Daria, please.
Turkey, Portugal, Greece, Ukraine, South Africa, Germany, Turkey, South Africa, Syria, UK, Romania. Wow, that's a huge
Mongolia,
diversity.
Nigeria.
I like it, and it's going on. And Bulgaria, Hungary, Croatia, Turkey, Tunisia, Ukraine, South Africa. Oh my God, there are a lot of different locations. Nigeria, South Africa, Mongolia. Wow. Rwanda, but living in Poland. Interesting. Actually, I speak Polish. Just why not? Why not to mention? Sweden, South Africa, and Italy. Of course, I'm showing off. That's great. But now it's my time to ask you a question, because while we're waiting for others to join our webinar, and I think my question will be more interesting because this one, oh, where are you from? It's so typical. So I want to ask you, who do you like more, cats or dogs? In which team are you? I think it says a lot about a person.
Daria.
Oh, stop it. Cats, dogs, cats, dogs. Actually, there is a right answer. Cats. None? Richard, who are you? I'm afraid of you. What does it mean, none? Who do you like then? Maybe, I don't know, snakes, hamsters, dog only, cats, dogs, cats. Both. Both. This one I can accept. Both is good. Both works for me. Team dog, cats, dogs, cats. Sea hamster. I didn't know they exist. Yeah, did you?
Sea hamsters?
Sea
I'll
hamsters.
have to look them up.
We have to look them up. How do they look like?
I don't know. I think in times of gene engineering, everything is possible. Sea hamsters, you name it.
Okay, we have also dogs are more intelligent. Strongly disagree. Oh my God. Okay, Richard wrote that I was kidding. I'm on the puppy side. Whew, now it sounds better for me, Richard. I'm glad. I'm glad that you corrected yourself, that you said that you were kidding. Unfortunately, I can't hear you, only text communication from your side. So I didn't catch this. Maybe it was sarcastic or something like this. Okay, nice. Okay, Ihor, do you have any more questions to our attendees?
Yeah, I want to ask everybody. So if you're here, you somewhat are interested in web development or in development in general. I want to just in a few words, please describe why you got interested in web development.
Basically, why did you join this webinar, right? There should be a reason.
There should be.
To make money, okay. I'm already a web developer, nice. I love web design. I want to work remotely, making good money. Technology is a present and future. Change of career. A lot of different answers, actually. Opportunity to build stuff and live independent life. It looks like you know something. You know something about web development, development already. Oh, web is a key to most programming right now. Start my own career. A lot of good answers.
Learn Python, improve accessibility skills. Okay.
Get married? How to? Oh my God. It works, Igor. Does it work? You are a web developer.
Still not married, so maybe not.
Still not married. So
But
probably
maybe it works for some. Definitely
50-50 chance.
All right, Daria, you have any more questions?
I don't have any more questions. I think it's time to start our actual webinar and to start talking about our actual topic today. So now it's your turn, probably, Ihor?
Probably.
Definitely.
Definitely, I think so. All right, guys, so today, as you understand, we are going to talk about web development in 4 months. So let's go. So first, let's figure out who is a web developer. So what kind of beast is that? Some of you might know, some of you might not, but we'll touch on this topic very quickly. So a web developer is, let's see.
Wait,
Oh,
Ihor.
sorry.
It's too early. It's too early. So I know you can explain perfectly who is a web developer, but it won't be interesting. Let's ask our attendants, right? Who is a web developer? So guys, what do you think?
Try.
Do you have any guesses who is a web developer? Probably some of you do, because we actually had a web developers here.
All right, guys, so write your answers.
Oh, we already have one. Who talks GS while sleeping? Probably. I like this one. I don't know if it's true, but maybe. Creator of web pages, a person. Oh my God, too many.
The person who build and test website. Errors handler. That's the stereotype. Someone who develops API. Me in person. All right. Individual who solves technical problems. Ihor, good one.
Good one.
Web developer building websites, front end and back end. Who builds reliable. Okay, web developer equals on browser. Person who creates responsive web pages. Okay, Daria, what are your thoughts on it? Who's a web developer?
My thoughts.
Yeah.
I will ask. I will answer the same as another person did. I think it's you. You are a web developer, so you are the best person to actually describe who you are, right? Like, who is a web developer? Now it's your turn to add something to these responses if you have what to add, or maybe like our attendees already answered everything.
Well, yeah, quite a few of them did. A web developer is a person who basically develops something on the web. So we have internet, everybody uses internet, and you visit different websites. Some of them are applications, web applications, and the web developer is the person who develops those things on the web. Okay. As I said, quite a few of our attendees already answered. So let's go to the next slide, shall we?
Let's go. Yeah, of course, why not? Why web developer? I like this one. So of course, Igor, why web developer? Why did you choose this route? Why did you choose to become a web developer?
For me, I chose web development because I quite enjoy problem solving. And I started not as a web developer, but more of a just simply using code for problem solving. And then slowly I got myself into web development because I also like design. I used to take pictures and work as a part-time photographer. So I kind of combined my passion for design and like visuals with coding.
Okay, do we have any other problem solvers here? So if you are a problem solver, just type plus in the chat. Maybe you have a chance to become a web developer. Of course you have a chance, like
There's
that's
a minus
obvious.
there.
Minus?
Yeah, somewhere there.
I don't believe it.
Buried,
I think it's a typo.
probably.
Okay.
Daria, do you
Okay, so
understand jokes in JavaScript?
I no,
No.
unfortunately, I'm the one, like, you need to explain it to me, maybe after the webinar, because I'm
Yeah,
not that
but
good.
there is a thing that for you have to laugh in binary to these jokes.
That
Basically
probably
in zeros and
could be
ones.
difficult, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's talk about this slide. So why web developer? As I mentioned, I became a web developer mostly because I like to solve different problems, and a web developer is actually never the only person who just develops and does nothing else. Most of the time, if you work as a freelancer or if you work for a company, you will most likely have to be doing difficult and different jobs. For example, you might need to be a little bit of a designer or at least understand some things about design. You will need to also be maybe your own project manager. You will also need to just adapt and learn because as you know, or maybe you don't, so I'll tell you, new technologies are developed every day, and there is always something new and exciting to learn. So as you learn those things, you will master a very wide set of them, and you will basically become like this guy in white robe.
Do you promise that I will become like this guy in a white robe? Because if yes, maybe I will consider my career and will change it to web developer, because I think this guy looks pretty cool.
Well, if you can grow that mustache, then I think you got it all, and you can go for it.
Mm-hmm. Worth trying. I probably will try. Okay. You get me interested. So
All right. Yeah, let's move to the next one. I really like this guy. Okay, so another question, why web developer? So not only do you get a chance to solve different interesting problems, you can also feel web development can give you a feeling of accomplishment if that's something you're looking for, because you can write features end to end. And that comes with, well, let's say web development is built on JavaScript. So you have to know JavaScript to become a web developer, at least front end. And JavaScript can also be used to write backend. So basically what that means is that you can create end-to-end applications by yourself. So you can create the logic, and you can also create the visual part that the user sees. Daria, can you write a feature end-to-end?
I can't write a feature end to end. Why you and you know that. So why are you asking? Are you trying to humiliate me a little bit?
No, I'm just, would you like to write features end-to-end?
I will think about it. I will consider.
You're still thinking about that mustache, huh?
Still thinking. Convince me till the end of the webinar.
All right. All right, guys, let's go to the next slide. Okay, this guy knows something. I think he does. And as you can see from this picture, you can basically draw a statistic. Only 1 out of 3 people is interested in becoming a web developer. These two guys do not really care. And this guy's like, yep, give me 2. So fast growing career. Yep, indeed, to become a web developer, you do not have to go to a university. You do not have to spend or waste whatever is yours 4 years of your life to become a web developer. You can simply take courses, and you can get everything. You can get all the knowledge that you need to start off within 4 to 6 months. It is doable. Many people have done that, including myself. Daria, do you think you can become a web developer in 4 to 6 months?
I don't think I know that. I know that for sure. I'm just laughing at the comment from one of our attendees, like, and your liver, like something you have to sacrifice to become a developer. Not always, not always. Sometimes it is possible to become a developer without sacrificing the liver. It is, believe me.
But you know, it's not surprise to anybody that developers make good money. So maybe you can sacrifice your liver to then get one back.
Another one.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
after working for some time, that will not be a problem. So yeah, guys, you can another perk of being a developer, you can get yourself a liver if you need one. All right, guys, next slide. Exciting opportunities, what is that? Well, I will tell you what exciting opportunities I see in web development, and then we'll talk about yours. So for me, exciting opportunities is that I can, well, first I can work remotely. That can be done about that can be said about many jobs, but because I like problem solving, the fact that I can do that remotely is amazing. Also, that's something I really enjoy about IT community, is that it's very I don't know, the atmosphere inside in IT communities is usually not very official, and it's everybody is super chilled out. Another thing is that you get a chance to work on big projects. Imagine like you all hear all these companies, Google, Facebook, all of these, or maybe some startup that just start and then blow up. Yeah, technology is the present and the future, and as a web developer, you will get a chance to work with these opportunities directly and actually get those opportunities. So Daria, you were speaking about becoming a web developer. What opportunities are interested for you? Are interesting?
What opportunities are interesting for me for becoming a web developer?
Yeah, like what opportunities do you see in web development?
What are you doing? You already said everything. You already said everything, and now you're wanting me to help you. Okay, so of course, working remotely, of course, this IT corporate culture, you already mentioned it, that it's very informal, it's very friendly, it's very modern, unique. It's like all the people in IT, most of people in IT are open-minded and easy in communication. Like it's just, I think working in IT in general, it's like having a lot of fun while you're working. Yes, somebody said that you have to sacrifice your sanity to like after the liver, but I still think it's worth it. It's worth it because how you create your own unicorn, Carmen said. I think we can stop here. Like you can create your own unicorn. Can you?
Can I?
Let's try next time.
I will. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's go to the next one. So, as you can see, the world is your oyster. Yeah, pretty much. And I think I have already mentioned about it, that you hear all of these exciting technologies and startups and companies, and that is directly connected to IT. So if you are a web developer or developer in general, you pretty much got it all. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. So now we're going to talk about something that a web developer has to be good at, because as I mentioned, a web developer has to master a wide set of skills and keep expanding that set of skills. So the first one is, well, let's look at this, and guys, what do you think it is? Can you guess what skill this is? If you have any idea, please write it in the chat.
If you have any idea, I would say you're really creative, which is actually a good skill for a web developer to be creative.
Yeah, but
Okay, Max, CSS.
some of our attendees, yeah, they said they are web developers, so I think they might know.
We have some options: CSS, web responsive, Photoshop,
Photoshop,
flexibility, adapt.
C and
Photoshop.
C++, responsive as CSS, C++, JS. No, unfortunately, this is not C++. This is responsive design, meaning that your website has to look good on multiple devices. For example, phones, computers, tablets, etc.
Oh, we had such answer using page and multi-devices from Bella.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
are a
yeah,
developer, right? You are a developer. That's why you guessed it. I remember you said you are a developer already. Yes. Creative one.
horizontally based. Horizontally.
I think we're distracting too much on these answers because they are like really, really good and just like.
All right, then let's move forward. So yeah, build websites and adapt them for different devices. And for that, we're going to use HTML and CSS. All right, next one. Okay. Here, whoever picked this GIF, good job.
So I know what this GIF talks about, but oh my God, out of context, it's so funny.
Basically, a polite version of Kendrick Lamar's song.
Really polite. Okay, actually, we have a question here. Do you believe having a degree in computer science is crucial to finding a job as a developer? Actually, not. It's not. It's not. We don't believe that. It's not crucial. And I just realized that we didn't tell you that, of course, right now we're having a webinar, but after the webinar, like in the end of the webinar, we will have a Q&A session, so you will be able to ask all the questions that you got during this webinar. We will answer it all, so don't worry about that, and please stay till the end because the most interesting things are waiting for you in the end of the webinar. And you know, the ones who stay till the end usually will get rewarded. That's what I wanted to say. So let's continue. Just that was a little reminder. So Ihor, what is this slide about? Let's just open the line because it will be too difficult to guess, I think.
Implement page behavior, JavaScript. Yeah, that's about code behavior. So you need to get good at basically writing logic for the web page. So the way you want your web page to behave, you want a person to click on the button, sign in, and you want that person to, I don't know, if they are not signed in, have a pop-up and a prompt to sign in. So write a logic. Okay, let's see what else the web developer has to be good at. Good at speed running through projects, or make a convenient to use and speedy UX and web. Okay, what is UX? Daria, any ideas?
Igor, stop it. Let's ask our audience. Let's ask audience. What is UX? Yes, it's user experience. Okay. So this one was too easy probably for you.
All right. Yeah, so UX is user experience, basically how the user experiences our website. And one of the job of web developers is to make sure that the page is fast and responsive. Because you know people progressively get better internet and you don't want your page to be a bottleneck and basically slow down their user experience. All right, next one. There is something about bugs.
Wait a second, this is something wrong. Something is saying, I think this is not for me. Wait a second. I know these words that Igor is using today are kind of too difficult to understand, and it looks like it might be difficult, but it only looks like that. And please stay till the end. I'm pretty sure like development is not that difficult as some people think, and it is possible to learn it. So give us a chance to convince you, please. Continue.
Anybody thinks that is okay?
Hey?
All right, so yeah, bugs. Well, obviously this page is about debugging. What are bugs? Bugs are some unpredictable behavior in your app that you did not intend. So something doesn't work correctly in your app. That's pretty much a bug. And one of the things that a web developer has to be good at is finding those bugs and fixing them. All right, guys, let's see what else there is. Okay. Any ideas?
Is it
what this is all
relatable for you,
about?
Ihor? Is it relatable?
I don't want to say yes, but yes. Sometimes. But I try to keep it at, I try to not get into this state. All right, so sometimes now I'm not crashing, there are no bugs. The most annoying, yeah, debugging is no fun. But debugging, it's not fun, you know, but learning the correct tools and techniques can make it at least bearable. All right, guys, so let's see. So for this one, we have to write readable code and understand other people's code. Why is that important? Because most likely you will not be working alone on the project. You'll be working in a team. And it is very, it is very useful to be able to read other people's code and understand it, because it's a skill in its own, basically. All right, let's move to the next one. Yeah, basically this is called best practices. The particular ways of writing code that it is understandable and you can have an idea what it does. All right, next one. Okay, guys, what do you think this is about?
Oh, this one should be easy. What does it mean, not teamwork, please? What is the problem with teamwork? Hate teamwork. Oh my God.
Play hard. Yeah, they're about to. Yeah, what's up with the teamwork? I also want to know. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but maybe just the teams you were a part of were not IT crowds. Everyone has an opinion, blah. Yeah. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just want to know your story. But all right. Yeah, I bet it is about teamwork. So yeah, work and be a part of a team, and that you know, in IT world, that goes not only with your soft skills, but also there is software for writing code as a team, which is called Git, and I believe we'll talk about it in the future. But yeah, in IT, it's not just soft skills, it's actually quite more than that. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Okay, what is that?
No, this one is impossible to guess. Just please, just say it. Just say it.
Get good at jumping a staircase in 2 jumps. Be efficient. Okay. Yeah, this guy is not sure if he's efficient, but being efficient, working as a web developer or studying to become a web developer is very important, because remember we talked about 4 to 6 months, and that's exactly something that can help you with that. So the first thing is touch typing. If you don't know what that is, that's basically typing on the keyboard without looking at it and using your 10 fingers, which is quite difficult, to be honest. Daria, do you type? How many fingers do you use to type? And let's ask the
8.
attendees as well. 8?
I will say 8. Yeah.
How many fingers do you have at all on
I
your
have,
hand?
yeah, whole 10. Like I
Okay,
have
okay.
10, but I'm still using 8. I'm sometimes forgetting about my pinkies.
Okay, guys, how many fingers do you use to type on the keyboard? 10. Okay, we got a touch typer.
12. That's a good result.
Toes are not included.
I'm trying to imagine actually, like you have such strange, how do you know that you're using only 7? Like 8, 11. Oh my God. I've got only 3 left. What does
8, 6.
8, 6. Sometimes, sometimes just one is relatable too. Like sometimes when you're too tired or you don't want to answer someone, like you using one finger, or maybe 2. 9.5. 8 is good enough. Thank you. Thank you. I think 8 is good enough too.
Yeah, it is good enough. Okay, guys, so that was the first one, touch typing. Pretty important stuff because it lets you work faster. Next one is IDE, which is for some of you who don't know what that is. It's the software, the program where you write your code. You wouldn't want to write your code in like Microsoft Word or in Google Doc, because why would you? There is special software that makes it easier. And knowing the hotkeys. Hotkeys, guys, I know that people are divided into two groups, those who use hotkeys and those who don't. Do you guys use hotkeys? Because I'll be honest with you, till about a year ago, I did not use hotkeys. The only hotkeys I used were Control C and Control V. Okay, some of you, yes, no. Simple ones. Integrated development environment, ID, yep. Only some of them, sometimes some. Yeah, hotkeys, guys, pretty important. You can do a lot more with the keyboard than with the mouse. Okay, next one. So now we're going to talk about how to study efficiently. So I know Daria tries to sell you the idea that web development is like just like that. But the thing is that it can be like that, but you have to make sure that you're doing it efficiently. And there is a lot of information to learn, and you have to get it all. And the faster you do that, the faster you will get your developer job. So let's see how we can study efficiently. So first thing you can do to study more efficiently is study when your brain works best. There is this thing that some people are owls, some people are, what is that? Early birds?
Early birds.
Yeah, and for example, I'm not an early bird. I cannot study in the morning, but I can study at night. And you have to figure out the best way for you to study and the best time as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. Make the process comfortable. Yeah, that's one thing. I used to study, when I just started, I used to study on the bed or on the couch. And that is definitely not something you want to do. You need to have a proper place for studying that speaks work or progress, because to me, the bed only speaks sleep. Come here, let's sleep. So make sure that you don't get that problem. Make sure that the place is silent. You're not too cold, you're not too hot. and that your computer runs okay. And we will talk later about the minimum requirements for your computer, because sometimes such a thing as a slow computer can become a game changer. So let's go to the next slide. You guys ever heard about flow? That's the state where you don't see time pass. So you can achieve that while studying, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have experienced that in their life. Flow is very important because that is pretty much the time when you study the best, when you perform the best, and when you feel the best. So as you can guess from this image, you have to, or it's just an advice, just turn off your phone, turn off notifications, and do not get distracted, because flow is something that you can achieve only when you are not distracted by other things. It's impossible to have flow and multitask. Okay, to the next one. So you need to get your act together, and also taking rest is important too. So what does it mean by getting act together? Basically, try to not procrastinate, try to not do things that you know are difficult to resist. For example, if you decide to study for becoming a web developer, maybe it's not the best idea to start a 9-season Game of Thrones TV show. And also taking rest. It's very common that people who just start studying, they realize that there's a lot of things they want to study. They get this flow and they can study overnight, they can study all day. But the thing is that if you don't sleep enough, it's not efficient. You are not as efficient as when you're rested. So taking rest is a priority. Do not work yourself out too much. Okay, let's go to the next one. Start writing code ASAP. Yeah, coding is something about doing rather than just reading about it or watching videos. If you watch a course on React, but you never write anything, you will not even be able to reproduce 5% from what you watched. So whenever you have certain tasks, do not binge watch the videos. Watch them so you know where to come back if you have any questions to which part of the video, and then start writing code immediately. All right, let's go to the next one. Wow, what movie is that?
It's Avengers.
Avengers?
Yeah. You didn't know? Oh my God.
I see Iron Man, but I don't remember which one exactly. But all right.
War Infinity, exactly, Isabella is telling you.
Okay, stop the hate. All right, so be ready for difficulties. Oh, wait. Yep, as I have already mentioned many times, the journey to become a web developer is going to be difficult. So just be prepared for it. Do not get into this with the thought that it's going to be a breeze. It will not, most likely. So be prepared for it, because if you're prepared, it will not disappoint you. All right, let's move to the next one. Find a mentor. That is super important. When you encounter things that you don't know, or some problems that you have no idea about why they occur, you'll most likely use Google. And even though web development community is very big, and you can find answers to your questions online, nobody can give you a personalized answer like a mentor can. So on Google, you might find the answers to your questions, but what if they're written in a way that you do not understand? And that's where the mentor comes in. If you have a person who you can basically, like, let's say your personal Google, you can ask them a question, they will give you an answer, they will explain, and they'll make sure that you understand. So mentor is the key to becoming a web developer as fast as you can possibly do that. All right, let's see what the next slide is about. Okay, so let's sum up the things that we will have to do. So the first thing is touch typing. Okay, we have talked about that, using your 10 fingers to type. The next thing is mastering your IDE, which is the software where you write your code. We talked about hotkeys. We talked about key shortcuts, and yeah, they're here. So the next one would be mastering the command line. You know, if you don't know what a command line is, imagine a typical, the most stereotypical developer picture. They will be having their computer open and something on some green text on the black background. That is pretty much the console. The next thing you will have to get good at is HTML. So it's a language about, like it's a markup language, basically. Next one is CSS, which is the language for styles. Next one, you will have to get familiar with Figma. Figma is the tool for designers to design, let's say, a web page or an app. And then developers get this design from the designers, and they have to interact with this design inside of Figma. So you have to get familiar with Figma. But also you will need to have a few landing pages in your portfolio. We'll check some of the landing pages in the next slide. So next one will be JavaScript, which is the language for writing logic on your page. Okay, the next one you will have to, well, JavaScript by itself is not enough. You will need to learn a framework or a library. One of them is React, or it can be Vue or any other of many. The next thing, you will have to build an SPA, which stands for single page application, which is basically a website. It's one page. Oh, sorry. It's a website which has one page, and you can interact with it. So for example, it can be a to-do app. Again, some of these we will check in the next slides. But maybe let me quickly show you this to-do app. Guys, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Let me close this. Okay, so this is an example of a single page application. It's a to-do list. So here you can write a to-do, for example, learn. Okay, and here you have this list. You can mark it as finished, or you can unmark it, and you can add some more to-dos. So this is an example of a single page application. All right, so this seems like a lot of things.
Yeah, but it seems like that.
That is true. But we're here to help you. And from here, I think Daria can tell you more.
Yes, now it's my turn, finally. Okay, I was waiting for this moment. So this list looks kind of scary even to me. So I knew the thing, like I already knew what you have to learn to become a web developer. But still, when you just look at the screen, when you just look at this list, it looks scary. I don't know how it looks for you, but to me, yes. So maybe let's change the slide. Let's move to the next one. Igor, it's your job today. Yep. And of course, how to start. And it's my favorite gift here. How to start, what to do if you are a newbie, but you want to become a web developer, right? But you don't know where to start. Even after we kind of told you, we gave you a list, it still looks probably confusing for you, or looks like a lot of information, a lot of things to do, right? So as Igor already said, we're here to help you, and we can help you start this journey if you are interested and if you are motivated enough. So let's go to the next slide. Boom. Of course, we are here. We both, Igor and I, we are workers of Made Academy, and we already trained a lot of students we made them to become a developers, web developers, a lot of them. And in our academy, we actually have two formats of studying. I know that some of you already asked about that. Is there will be some information about our formats of studying? Of course, it will be, and it is here. First one, full time. This one definitely will give you a job in 4 months. That sounds cool. And what is so special about this full-time format of training? First of all, if you're studying full-time in our academy, you don't have to pay before you'll get a job. So you can start learning, you can get all this knowledge, you can get a mentor, because actually someone also asked about a mentor, like where can I find one? Google doesn't sometimes give you like good answers, and Google could be confusing. You can get it here in our full-time course, because our full-time course, like you don't even have to pay in front. You can just go there, go through the interview, try it, and in the end of it, you will get a job. And only after you will get a job, you can pay for this course. Also, this course, of course, it's called full-time for the reason. It means you will study from the morning till the evening, 8 hours per day, during 4 months. That is, as actually we said, right? That's why our webinar was called How to Become a Developer in 4 months. So like this, it is possible. But I do understand that for somebody, it might be kind of difficult to find this much of time, like 4 months of time to study. So we also have another format of training. It is part-time training. It has fixed price. So first of all, you have to pay for that, but it has the same program. It has same mentors. It has some advantages, actually a lot of things that full-time course has, all of them. And it has flexible schedule. Someone is asking only weekends or the whole week. It's all week, whole week. You can study whenever you want. You can study like Monday morning or in the night on Saturday, when it is the most productive to you. And you're just choosing, and you're making your own flexible schedule. You can start learning immediately after you just paid for that. About price, that's why I asked you to stay till the end of our webinar, because we will talk about that a little bit later, because we have some presents for you, some gifts for you. So let's wait till this. And training format, okay, of course it is important, but the other thing that is even more important, of course, is employment. So Igor, I will ask you to switch the slide. Yep, and employment is guaranteed after the course, and it is about full-time and about part-time course. It's like this rule is for both of our courses. We already employed 1,700. Oh my God, a lot of students. Some of them studied full-time, some of them studied part-time. So 9 out of 10 of our students got employed. And of course, if it's full-time course, it works that way that if you will not be employed, you're just not paying for the course, which like we are not interested in, because we already invested in you some time, we already invested in you some knowledge, and we are highly interested in employing you. And if you're going to talk about part-time course, yes, you are paying first, you are studying with a flexible schedule. But if you will finish the course and if you will not find a job in like next 10 weeks, we will refund all the money that you paid if you didn't find a job, but you did everything right and you passed the course. So part-time course also guarantees you getting a job. Next slide, probably. What are we doing? Yeah, what are you doing for this? What are you doing? What are we doing to get you employed? Of course, we are teaching you how to be a web developer. This is what yours do. This is his job, but my job is a little bit different. I'm a coordinator of students, and of course, like my first responsibility is to make your studies comfortable and nice, but my second responsibility is to employ you, and I will help you with that. So we have regular test interviews, mock interviews, technical and HR, so you can train on our interviews before getting to the real one. We have a whole employment model in our course where we're gonna make your CV in the best possible way. We will make you all fill in the profile in LinkedIn and a lot of other things, even such as writing a cover letter and other. Also, we have our own database of vacancies and partner companies, so you can use it for your comfort and find different vacancies, and maybe even not find, maybe we will recommend you to someone of our partners too. Why not? And of course, the last point here is like support from coordinator. Maybe for me, of course, we have other coordinators too, but who knows? Who knows if you will join? It could be me too. So support means like also, you know, sometimes you need mental support because studying is difficult, looking for a job is difficult, but with support, it always will be a little bit easier. I see that we already have questions. We will answer them. That's it about the formats. And I know that we have another things to show you today. So next slide, probably. Of course. And we also want to show you some things that our students did already, some of their projects from their portfolios. This is something what you will be able to do in the end of the course and will be able to use as your portfolio case. So we're giving you this opportunity. And Igor, probably you will be the better person to show it and to explain what it is and how it works.
All right, guys. So let's check it out. Here we have two landings. Let's click on those, see what they are. Okay, so the first one is the Miami landing. So basically, this is our web page. Here are a bunch of sections. So here's the header. You have some stuff here, some pictures, a form for okay. All right, another form. I saw there are a bunch of links here. Let's check the gallery. Oh yeah, and they just scroll to the portion of the website. Okay. Let's see what else there is. There is a game. So let's check it out. This is the 2048 game. Start. I'm pretty sure
And it works. So just for you to understand, this is like a work of our student. And actually, sometimes when I get in like a CV of someone to check as a coordinator, and this person has a project like this game, I'm just usually start playing and forgetting about my job and getting distracted until I reach this 2048. So if you will do this project, probably you will distract me from my actual job.
Yeah, send it to your friends to get them stuck on this game and reduce competition. All right, now we have simple app on React. I showed this one to you. That's a to-do list, so we can add to-dos. All right, we'll check this one out. And there is the online store, also a project of our student. So here, this project is not a single page. It has a bunch of pages. So here you can see the product. we can add it to cart, and here it is in cart. We can press on checkout, we can see our contacts, and add a bunch of things to the cart. So a pretty cool project. It also shows the total price. So a pretty cool project. All right, guys, Daria, it's you.
Yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn again. Actually, I do see all of your questions here and I will answer them. When does a full-time course starts? Next group will start in the beginning of the August, so you still have enough time to try yourself there. How about the part-time in total? How months will? So, how many months do you need to finish the part-time course? Depends only on you. So the average is 6 months. It's average. It depends on how many hours can you study per day, right? If you're taking part-time course because you only can study in the night, for example, but you're still studying 8 hours per day, you will also finish it in 4 months, right? If you're studying 3 hours per day, you'll finish it in 6-7 months. If you're studying only on weekends, probably it will take you longer, maybe like a year, but it depends on you and how much can you study. How about the students who have a problem with English speaking? And there are 2 such questions. Yes, for this course, it's completely in English, so probably it will be much easier to study when you know English and actually can speak it. But sometimes I know that students could be too harsh to themselves, and you might think that your English is not good enough. Don't think so. Try first. Try first and get a confirmation at least that, okay, maybe you have to make your English better. But if your English is at least like intermediate level, strong intermediate, it could be possible. So it depends on how you can use it, and just it's better to try and to get a response from like a specialist who can tell you, okay, this one is good enough. Okay, maybe you have to work a little bit more. And I know it's a question, what is the average salary? Okay, the problem with answering this question is that we have people from different countries there, and for each country there will be a different answer about average salary. But of course, I will not leave you without an answer, right? So pretty soon I will send you a link where you can get a consultation about it, and you could ask about country that you are in to get an information about this thing, the ones that you need. Okay, but I think it's time to go to the next slide. Igor, it's time. Is it? Yes, I think it's time. And yes, of course, as I said, if you're staying with us, if you're listening to us, if you are motivated and you want to join us, if you want to become a web developer, we have a present for you. We have a discount, which is 2,400 euros for only first 20 students who will join us. Of course, it's about part-time course. You can see the full price here, and you can take this opportunity and try and text us. Just say that you are from the webinar, from today's webinar, to get your discount. So good luck, and I will be glad to see you here on the course and to talk with you and to help you to get employed. And Igor will be probably happy to help you become actually a web developer. Also, I'm going to leave some contacts here in the chat. I send it WhatsApp and Facebook sandbox. You can go there and you can text your questions about, or you can go there and of course ask for discount. Don't hesitate, try it, it's your chance. And of course, if you still have some questions, especially about average salary, it probably will be answered there. But right now we are not saying goodbye, because I know that some of you probably still have some questions, and I am ready to answer them. So if you have some questions, please text it in the chat, send it to us, and we will answer them. And I think we had some questions before, so let me check if I answered everything. How about the full-time course payment? Full-time course payment, as I said, it will be paid after you get a job. It's 17% of your salary each month for 2 years. this is the deal. So you study first, you study for free, you get in a job, and then after this, you pay a percentage of your salary. Studying is like full time, so 8 hours per day from Monday till Friday, but it's kind of extreme, but it works. And like the amount of employed students is the best proof that it works. Yes, it's remote, full-time course, part-time course, everything is remote, online. You can study from any country, any place. Doesn't matter to us. Oh my God. Okay, of course, yes. We already have here one of our students who wants to sign the agreement. We will send it to you. Thank you for being here, to listening to us, and of course, I do it. Yes, 2 years. Can we work for international companies? Like every salary will be about the country we work in. Of course, you can work for international companies. Actually, a lot of our students work internationally. So not in the country they were like born, studying, and etc. If you know English, it's actually, we mentioned it, like one of the advantages of being web developer is that you can work anywhere in the world for every company, especially if you know English. Like you can be from USA and work in Germany. You can be from South Africa and work in, I don't know, Poland. Anywhere it is possible. We also have such vacancies. We also will give you the support to employ there. But still, every salary is like a difficult question because it depends on the country, and we can like just discuss it. Is the full-time course 7 days or 5 days? It is 5 days. 5 days from Monday till Friday. Monday till Friday, it's very intense. This is the word. So it's very intense. You will work till Monday, from Monday till Friday, 8 hours per day. It is possible so that sometimes we will have like more difficult topics, and maybe like just if you have like some depths with homework, like, okay, I will spend another hour on Saturday, but in general, it's from Monday till Friday. Thank you for the webinar. Thank you too for being here. What are the chances of getting offshore jobs as a developer? Offshore. I forgot what is offshore.
In other countries.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Like I already answered this question.
Yeah.
Just was phrased. Okay. So what's ever sell in Germany, Europe, saying? So as I said, please, let me send a links once more. So this is the best way to discuss like salaries about each country, because if we will start asking this question about each country, it will take a lot of time. So please, with specific questions about your own country, it's better to go to the link and you will get a personal consultation. I skipped. How does Made Academy compare to other programs like Microverse? I see that you offer backend in Node.js and SQL. Will this be enough to complete in the job market? Yeah,
You want me to
definitely.
answer that one?
Okay.
About if you're asking about the quality of the knowledge, then it's a full course. You will be able to write backend in Node. But if you're asking about the technology itself, then I would say that if you are looking for a job as a full stack developer, or let's say backend developer, you have to look for the job market in the country where you're looking for the job. But I would say that JS and Node.js is the most popular, like JS is the most popular language for web development. And that means that if you also know Node.js, you are gonna cover like a very big portion of the vacancies that you can find.
Okay, thanks, Igor, for helping me with this question. Like you did it better. You did it better. So Monday to Friday, from what time to what time? It's from 9 till 6. like 9 a.m., 6 p.m., but you have to consider that we are here from like different time zones, right? So it's, is it GTM or GMT? I always forgot. Ihor. Time zone, how to call time zone, like GTM or GMT? I always forgot.
I think it's GMT.
GMT plus 3, GMT plus 3. Remember about that, from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m., but GMT plus 3. So it could be different time if you are in the different time zone. When it's going to begin, I mean the full course. The next group will start in August, beginning of the August, but it's better to apply now, because there are some things that you still have to learn to start the course. Like we're giving you some information, basic information to learn. So we will be ready for the full course to get into it and to start actually studying. This is very important for me. I work the whole week. So at the full time, is it compulsory to present the webinar, or I can listen from recording? If you are, wait a second. If you're working the whole week, maybe I didn't understand you right, but if you're working the whole week, if you have a full-time job, probably you will not be able to join our full-time course. Better option for you will be part-time course. If like when we are saying that course is full-time, it means like full-time, it really needs a lot of your time, and it's really difficult to combine it with like university education or full-time job. What is the completion percent? How many have to give up? You mean like the pain of the price of full-time course? So the main thing, of course, you're paying after getting the job, and I think I already said it, that it's 17%. I said it, maybe I didn't. If I didn't, so I'm so sorry. It's 17%. So, but the thing is, like we are the most interested people in, like we want you to get a really good, well-paying job because you're paying this percentage, right? So we will do everything for you like to get a full-time good job with good salary. Thanks. So as full-time, there will be guidance from mentors, a step-by-step to reach the top. As part-time, it is random. Will there be step-by-step techniques for the education like full-time? Full-time and part-time programs are same. They look exactly the same. You will get same information. You will get same like mentors, help from mentors, same kinds of like calls, meetings. Just part-time, you can study in your flexible schedule, and full-time, you will have like strict deadlines. This is the difference. If you're studying full-time, you will get strict deadlines. So you have to work with a group and you have to finish the course with a group, right? So it might be a little bit difficult for someone. And the difference with part-time is that you're getting same program, like everything is the same. You're getting help from the mentors when you need it. And that's actually it. You don't have strict deadlines because you're choosing your own tempo, your own like way of studying, your own speed of studying. This is the difference. Thank you for like, yeah. GMT, it was GMT. I'm still here in Med Academy. I'm about to write an entry test. Is there any mentor by preparing for entry test? Well, entry test, no, you have to prepare by yourself, of course, because it's entry test. And we just want to know what kind of knowledge you have. So it will be just not fair if you will have a mentor. But I wish you good luck, and I believe that you can pass it. So good luck. Good luck. How to register for full-time? You can do it on our website. Just like make account there. You have to fill out the form on our website. If it's too difficult and you can't find it, let me, of course, why not? I sent links where you can get like individual consultation if you need it, if you need some help with registration and with such things. Oh, I lost the question. Oh, I found the question. Okay, somebody said, thanks, Ihor. It's just that I am deciding between a program that offers Ruby on Rails with the Mate Academy's program. But I also see your hands on TypeScript, which is good. I will have to think about it. Anything to add, Ihor, for this person who is still thinking?
Well, I hope they decide to join my course because it will make me feel a lot better about myself. But
oh my God, you're so, it's manipulative, you know. Oh, you will make me feel better if you join us. But if it works, yeah, we will be glad, no matter what you decide, right? Of course, no pressure here, but we will be glad to see you among our students. So if you will choose us. What should we do until course will start in August to get more in the bootcamp? Oh, okay, maybe I didn't say it right. It's not that difficult, not as a bootcamp. It's just when you will apply for the course, you will get some information, like some basic, let's say like basic course, a small one to, you can look at it, like some videos, something, some tasks to do to get some basic knowledge about JavaScript before starting the actual course. So it's some like basics, but we will give you this information. It's like a free part of our course. Okay, Ada, about your agreement and signing, let's discuss it privately. I will respond to you in an email, okay? A lot of question. I'm getting a little bit lost, so sorry. For the basic information that will be given, meanwhile, till the course begins in August for the full-time, what about the part-time in this case? So the difference is if you want to buy part-time, you can start right now. And you can just start from the very beginning, because like full-time, we are gathering a group of students to start. And if it's part-time, because you're studying in your with your own speed, right? With your own flexible individual schedule, you can start even today or tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow. That's why you don't have to learn anything before. You can just, if you're buying the course, you can start right away, and you can start with this basic information thing that you will learn also as the first one. For the part-time course, do you need to pay the full amount, or there is an option to pay in monthly installments? I'm not sure about monthly installments. I think it's, I can't tell you if this is an option right now, but definitely you can go on that link that I sent you, like WhatsApp and Facebook, and you can get a consultation here about payments, a little bit like more detailed consultation, what we can do in your case.
Oksana already answered. Yep, we have an
option.
option.
Excel. Okay. I didn't see it, sorry. Other this course, can we work in Ukraine? If you want to, why not? Like, as I said, international course, if you want to work in Ukraine, you can work in Ukraine too. There are IT industry is alive and active. There are opportunities, there are vacancies. So yeah, if it's your choice, if you want to, you can. How long will this course take? If it's full-time, it's about 4 months. If it's part-time, as much as you want, depends on how are you studying, what is your personal schedule, how much time do you have. If you're studying 3 hours per day, it will take you an average like 7 months, 6-7 months. Oh, I'm sorry if I skipped some questions. I just get into many, and sometimes I really can't skip some. So if I didn't answer it, of course you can just repeat it, or you can just send it into the to the links that I gave you to get like some consultation individual. Why Mate Academy? Oh, so we didn't convince you through this webinar. If you're asking why Mate Academy because first of all you have
I think
you
maybe
have
the
to.
person is asking why the name is Mate Academy now.
Oh my God, why Mate Academy?
I'm
Okay,
not
and
sure.
I was ready to tell why we are good. Yeah, probably by Mate Academy, like about the name. Mate as a friend, right? Because it's our, like, we want to be your friends. We have same goal here. Our goal is to change people's life, to help them get new career, right? To get them into IT industry, and this is your goal too. So our like politics is to be friends with our students, but the word friend is like doesn't sound that good as mate. That's why Mate Academy probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Oh no,
I think that.
the answered, and yeah, you were right. Why are we the best? Come on, Dare, tell them.
So it was why we are the best. We are the best because we have two options of studying, first of all. And these options are made in such a way that everybody can choose something. Everybody can choose the option which will be the most effective for this person. Like first one is like course which you can just sprint in 4 months. You will get a job in the end. It will be fast. It will be intense. It will be in the group, and you just like go in there and having another career and other life in 4 months. And another option is part-time. If you can't work in that way that I just described, right? You have an option of flexible schedule, studying only when when you can, and in the campus that is the most suitable for you. And of course it's the result. The most important thing is the result. Like no course, like the course will have no meaning if you didn't get the results you wanted, right? And the result is to get employed, and employment is guaranteed in Mate Academy. First option, we are interested because we are investing in you. You're not paying, you're just showing your motivation on the interview. We believe in you. We invest our time, we invest our knowledge, our money. We are teaching you how to become a web developer. And of course, we will employ you because this is our goal, same as your goal. And if it's part-time course, it's still the same program which got employed a lot of students from full-time, right? It's same program, it still got people employed. And if you are finishing the course and not getting a job in a few months, like I think it's like 3 months, if you will not get a job, then we will refund the money because you didn't get the results that you were looking for. This is why Mate Academy, because we are interested in, like we have, as I said already, why Mate Academy, actually, it also was the answer because we are your mates, we are your friends, and we have the same goal with you. That's why. Ooh. Okay, next one. There was a Telegram group of Mate Academy, but it was all in Ukraine. Okay, you got that. You probably just got in the wrong group. That happens sometimes. There is group that have English version. I don't have a link right now, but oh, somebody already sent it. So Oksana sent this one. Great. So you can join that one. I went to work abroad. I know HTML, CSS, JS basics. Then I studied Vue.js and now trying to learn React. So you're probably already almost a web developer. This one I answered. Sorry to ask something not related. I'm curious if the war in Ukraine is already over. Unfortunately, it's not. It's not. There are just some places in Ukraine which are safe. like not the whole country is in the like dangerous zone, but it's still not over. We are safe. Like our company like our company became international some time ago before the war, so we are able to work. But unfortunately, Ukraine it's not over yet. So actually help us to finish it and to win, spread information. I will use this chance to talk with you. Why not? Is software engineering different from web development? Here's this one for you.
Yeah, software engineering. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, software engineering is different from web development in terms of that in web development you do programming, but you do it on the web, which means that you need to use web tools for developing. There is something similar about them, that is maybe using logic and writing logic, but you need different set of skills for when it comes to like the technology. You need different set of technology to be a software engineer.
Okay, thank you. And next question, actually very interesting, I think. How do you make sure the course is always on industry standard?
I tried to answer that. Yeah, I answered in chat, and I want everybody to know that every coach, every mentor, and people who record videos in Made Academy is also a developer. So we're not just you know, a group of people who just read theory and simply record videos of that. We work with this technology face to face. And if anything changes regarding the technology that we're using, and we see that, well, we taught it like this in our video and now it changed, we will re-record the video and change the topic or the program according to whatever is relevant.
Oh, so many questions. I'm just checking if some of them were answered or not. Wait a second. Is it difficult to get into full time? What is acceptance rate? So, you know, the best way is just to try. Like basically you have just like, you have all the materials, you will have all the theory, you will have a chance like to learn on the theory and to practice before actually getting, before having this entry like interview. So and we are given actually this material, so it just depends on your motivation and your will, how much you want to get here. And maybe a little bit on English yet too. Like as I said, English should be like intermediate plus, like strong intermediate, because of like the course is English only. It's better to like understand it, know it. There will be contracts for full-timers to get employed at the end. Will Made Academy provide the job for students? How about part-time student? Will Made Academy work to provide the job for? I think I kind of answered it already. But yes, there is a contract, there is an agreement, and it actually is like just on our website. So you can just go and check it. Like it's open for everybody. We are not hiding anything. We have an agreement that we are signing with full-time student. We haven't like agreement that works for part-time, and you can just go to our website, check it, open it, read it. If you have some doubts, everything is explained there. So totally like honest here. Do you have a chance to physically attend the training in your institution? Online, only online. Like nowadays, like we only work online. We do not have offline classes. So the short answer will be no, unfortunately. About part-time, already answered. As many hours daily as you want. Part-time starts when you want it to start. Like just if you bought it, you can start same day. And about the price, we already have it on our screen. We have a discount, so I think you still have a chance to get this like first 20 students. Just try it, go there, and go where I send links. I can like repeat it. as many times as you want. You can go here, you can ask for discount because you are from this webinar and probably you are still in first 20 students. Okay.
There is a question whether part-time students can attend group sessions of the full-time students.
No, those are two different things. That actually it will be difficult because you have to match with full-time group. Probably, like if you will start studying right now, like you will be on different topics. You will be on different topics. You will learn, for example, you will learn about HTML, CSS, and full-time group is on JavaScript or like other way. So, but part-time students have their own meetings. They have Q&As with like mentors, so they can attend these. They can ask mentors questions, and most of lessons, lectures are recorded. Of course, you always have like this contact with mentor. You can ask him and just get your information there. So why participating in full-time sessions if you can just go to Q&A session of part-time course and ask a mentor? What's the best advice for part-timers who want to start in a month? What is the basic info they have to get started from now? Part-timers can just start in a month and actually like okay, please type in speed, you can improve it. And everything else, like you will have all the needed information in the course, like it is for beginners. So we can start just like using our course. You will have all the needed information. It is suitable like for newbies, for someone who who's meeting this development things like in the first time, like first date. Oh, okay, what exactly will happen on August? Start of the group for full-time course. But don't think it's like, oh, only August. Like if you want full-time course, it's time to try it already, like, because you have to learn some, like, it's better to start it already. Okay, for Q&A due to the time zones, will the course be hard? So students will ask several questions to. Okay, understood what you meant. So here we have to speak actually in which time zone are you, because probably it is possible that like Q&As will be suitable and like will work for you. Like it doesn't, if the time zone is different, it doesn't mean that you will not be able to attend Q&A sessions, or for example, tech checks. Tech checks are technical interviews, like mock technical interviews, test technical interviews. And of course, in the chat, you can like text and you will get an answer. What study materials do you recommend outside of the course material provided, or do you recommend to focus only on the course? Or maybe not study material, but of course, such things as code wars to practice a lot. Ihor, could you help here? Maybe you can add something.
Yeah, if you're trying to get in the course, then I would say that focus on the course, but also it's important to develop your logical and thinking skills. So yeah, Code Wars, as Daria said, there is a website. I'll send it in the chat. That is pretty much the place where you can go and find tasks and problems that you can solve using JavaScript.
Okay. Okay, the question with time zone already was already discussed. Beginner friendly, it is beginner friendly. It is beginner friendly. So of course, we with Igor were joking here that that I'm not a developer and I don't understand like anything. And it's kind of true. I'm not a developer, but I tried the course. Of course, I also like studied the basic topics, and I was a beginner, and I can say that it is beginner friendly. I was able. It was difficult sometimes because it's such a profession. Like it will be difficult on some topics. It will be easier on other topics. Yes, sometimes you will feel a little bit stupid, but then when you will find like this, you will find a solution, and it's like a great feeling. So still possible for beginners. We had a lot of students who graduated made our academy without having any background, technical background before. They were like journalists, teachers, anything like not related, and they still did it. They joined as like total newbies. They finished course, they get jobs. So yep. I thought that there will be also English improvement classes in Made Academy that provided for full-time students. For full-time students, English, the whole course is in English. The whole course is English improvement classes, because like you have all the meetings in English, you have all the communication in English. You don't need these classes, to be honest, and you will not probably have time for them, but you will definitely improve your English by using it every day for 8 hours. Like on every meeting, on the tech check, you will learn technical English. There are no chances not to improve English when you study in English for 4 months and using only English in your communication. Okay, will the course be flexible? I mean, not too hard to be studied independently as part-time, not to have many questions to get answered. Yes, it will be. It will be. Like, actually, I think that most of the questions could be answered in chats, like just through the text communication, most of them. And there are not too many cases, situations in which you really need like to talk with a mentor, to contact him. Most of the things could be solved just through the text communication. So yes, it is possible. And the link to Codewars. Okay, guys, so any other questions? Think about it. Of course, I will send you those links once more, just in case, just to be sure. I will remind you that today we also have a discount for some of you, for at least 20 of you. Please try chances. I think it's still possible if you want to try our part-time course. Of course, think about full-time, whichever is more comfortable and good for you. What about the tests? Part-timers will have the same as full-times. Okay, what kind of test do you mean? To get graduated and ready to work, will they be followed up by academy? So of course we will give you same help with employment as on full-time course. You have same employment like model on platform on the website. We will have same help like mock HR interviews, mock technical interviews. We will help you to get a job. Everything like same as full-time students. The exams for the stuff we study is like tech checks, to be honest, and like technical interview, but like kind of checking your technical knowledge, theoretical knowledge. And
we also have practice. We have throughout your HTML course, you will have HTML practice, and throughout your JS course, you will have JS practice, which is not really an exam, but it is like there is a task and you have time limit to finish it. And when it comes to like a library or framework, we study React, and we do not have tests for that, but we have a portfolio where you will have to write a few projects to put on your resume. So you might consider that as a test or exam.
And it's all just in the same program on the platform. So, and the program is like the same. So practices are the same, like portfolio. Yeah, you will have like the same amount of like portfolio cases, all these things. Okay, we can wait like 10 more seconds to understand if we do have more questions or if we don't. And if it's not, maybe it will be time like actually to finish our webinar. I know it's evening in my time zone, but what time? Oh, the last question from me to you. Now you're asking, but I want to ask you something too. What time is it now in your country? I want to like see how different it is. 8:34, so okay, same as ours. Okay, hour earlier. 7:35, 6:35. Actually, not that big of difference right now. Nothing too extreme. There's no early mornings and no late night. So most of you are like in the same time zone. For those who worried about time zones and schedule, as you can see, it's not that difficult, like different. I said difficult, different. Okay, guys, so it looks like we don't have any more questions, but if you will have them, like maybe we will finish this webinar and you're like, oh my God, no, I forgot to ask about this one. You remember, you can ask it here. Also, you can write here to get your discount. Thank you for being here with us today. It was a pleasure. I loved to talk with you. I loved that you were so active, that you texted us a lot, that you answered our questions, that you asked us questions. And I will be glad to see some of you on the course. I will be glad to help you actually to get your jobs. And Igor probably too. We are working as a team. I think we can switch this slide and just reminding the last reminder about the discount that you still can get. Now let's switch to the like thank you slide, right? The last one. Oh, questions already last. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your presence. Have a nice evening. Drink some tea, coffee, anything you'd like to drink in the evenings. Maybe cocoa. Oh, I want some cocoa, to be honest. Yeah. And see you. I hope so. Bye-bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.